What's up, everyone? I'm here with Transformers Prime Voyager Ultra Magnus. Before I do the review, I'm sure you can see all the junk figure parts on the side. I now have an iPhone 5, so when I shoot my videos, it seems to be a little longer. So that's why you see that. So I don't know. I haven't really messed around with this phone too much. So. But anyways, I mentioned I was getting these guys in, and a couple people asked me to show the box art, like the CGI of the figure, because I guess that's what's pretty much if he's on the show, what he's gonna look like. Looks pretty cool. I like the way he looks. I think he looks good. It's just toy stuff, and there goes another picture of him a little closer up. And some, here, I'll push it back so you can try to pause it and read it if you want to. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. I'll just read it. If there is any Autobot the Decepticons fear as much as Optimus Prime, it is Ultra Magnus. His battle hammer has crushed chassis from one side of the galaxy to the other. No battlefield on which his armored feet have stepped has ever been yielded to the Decepticons. Ooh. Alright, well, that's the box. There you go. And this fell off. In the instructions, they do show to put this on like this. I know I watched another review and people are like, oh, why'd you put the thing on backwards and this and that? They do show in the instructions to rest it in here like this, these two things, but it doesn't really, they don't really tab in. Like, it kind of just rests there. And I don't know. That's the only way it goes on, like, right in the center, symmetrically looking, or symmetrical, whatever you want to say. You know, other than that, you can turn it around. They show it like this, plugged in like this with the missile, like so, and then you got, like, you know, I mean, that's pretty decent looking too, I think. Not bad, but, I mean, you can pretty much plug whatever, wherever, you want. You get the idea. As far as the weapon goes, I mean, I think this is my favorite Prime weapon so far that comes with the Voyager figures. I mean, they're all mech-tech weapons, and but this one's pretty decent. It looks like a gun like that, except for this big blue chunk. If this wasn't there, it'd be a pretty decent gun. And then you just slide it down, and there goes that. You gotta kind of like slide it down and bring it out a little bit. And you gotta take this and flip it over and tab it in. And there goes your hammer, and the light stays on. Pretty decent. See this big ass spring right there. Whatever. But yeah, it's not bad. Even like that, even holding it like that as a gun, kind of makes this look like a big stock or something. The only problem, the light stays on, you kill your battery. Like, nobody cares. Pull that out, and it flips right back down. I'm sure somebody will mod it and take this off. If I get an extra one, I'll mod it and make it look different. I don't know, but I'm not going to ruin my only one so far. And then his missile, kind of looks like the G1s that were on his shoulder. G1 missiles. Whatever. Alright, the figure. Couple other reviews I've seen, they were complaining about paint bleeding up top with the red. And yeah, it's extremely minor paint bleeding. Like, red is a pain in the ass paint. It really is. To get on plastic and figures. It's a pain in the ass. So is yellow and so is white. So, I mean, I think they did pretty good. It isn't like something where it just gets sprayed real quick. But, I don't know, mine came out pretty decent, I think. Then you got the red stripe over here with the Autobot symbol. And they were complaining about that. I mean, mine looks fine. I don't know. Got some silver paint right here. Silver paint on the bumper. Silver paint on what looks to be armored headlight covers or something. I don't know. Whatever. That's just a flat gray. No paint on the rims, which is easy to do. Just get a paintbrush with some silver and dab it up. It look nice. You do have details for like brake lights on the bottom of the feet. You get some red and yellow and paint those. That would look nice. But yeah, it's a decent vehicle mode. Not bad. It's bigger than most vehicle modes. I mean, it is a Voyager, but any rolls pretty good. And there goes the underside of them. You can see Magnus in there, relaxing. Alright, in order to transform this guy, you gotta go around front and pull this apart, like so. And then pull the back out. Flip these down. This one's... Oh, there it goes. Rotate those down like so. Then take this whole back piece. Well, actually, take that, flip it up. This whole back piece is just you're gonna want to pull it down like that. And it kind of, yeah, so it just goes like that, I guess. Fold these back. He got his arms. Pull his hands down. The other hand down. Take this piece and fold it in on itself, like. And then you got his forearm. Same thing to the other side. Take his legs. Pull them straight down. Pull them apart. Flip the feet out, and boom, you got yourself an Ultra Magnus. I like this figure. I think it came out pretty good. I like the head sculpt a lot. It's pretty good. For articulation, ball jointed head, got a good range. You know, for having this big backpack behind it, which is not a bad backpack in my opinion. I don't think it's bad at all. Shoulders on a ball joint, plus you got the swivel from transformation right here. You know, give you a nice, get the arms in front like that, like for posing and stuff, like he's blocking or something. It's pretty cool. Single jointed elbows with a little ratchety there. You got the hands on a ball joint and slightly limited to the plastic around it. These things do rotate due to transformation, so I don't know, however you want them. I guess it's your choice. You got waist movement, ball jointed hips, you got a thigh swivel, single jointed knee, and only due to transformation your toe goes in and out, but that's due to transformation. But he's got a good heel on him, so you can get some good poses without him falling back. I mean, get some do those leg spreads, but you know, his feet are going half-ass sideways doing it. But it's still pretty good. Oh, wow, I didn't even finish transforming. What am I doing? Gotta slide these up. Slide these up. Actually, put these in. And fold these around. Yeah, I forgot all about the legs. Look at that. There you go. So used to Prime figures with the legs just standing. There you go. There goes Ultra Magnus. Wonder how many people are just sitting there going, dude, this dumbass didn't even do the legs. There you go. There goes your Ultra Magnus now. Goes with his gun. Holds it pretty well. No standing up issues. I mean, his arms aren't strong enough to hold it straight out on the ball joint. I mean, it is. I guess it's pretty heavy. If you do it slowly, or maybe catch this on the back over here, it might hold, but there you go. Yeah, he's going to fall over, though. So, arms straight out aren't going to work. Got his missile, you can put it up on the shoulder over here. Trying to make it look a little G1, but it's kind of long, so it looks kind of funny. I don't know, if you get two of them, it might look right. Who knows? Or you can put it down here on his forearm. You know, have a forearm rocket, which I think looks pretty cool. Take this, put it in hammer mode. And stick it in his hand like that. Or you can put it in the other hole too, like this. But I kind of like it with the big handle because, I don't know, it just makes more sense to me. Holds it pretty well. And close up with the head sculpt there. I think the head sculpt's pretty decent. I like it. Nice green eyes. Somebody said it looks like Breakdown's head sculpt. It does not look like Breakdown at all. At least I don't think so. A little more paint detail over it. I mean, customizers can make this guy look pretty sick with the more paint details and stuff like that right there. But in all, I think he's a pretty good figure. I like him. His backpack's not too bad. I don't think it's bad. It's flush, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I think this is one of the better Prime figures. You know, if you see him in stores, pick him up. Focus that in there. Take it easy, guys. Next up, Thundertron, yeah.